Hello, friends. So, I wanted to have a little talk with you guys about something that I know a lot of people struggle with in their minds. Understandably, I do too. Um, but I've been feeling called to talk about this. So, I know nowadays, a lot of people are really averse to Christianity and the Bible and God and the ideas of that. But then on the other side of that coin, you have people who are Christians, go to church every Sunday, who are heavily against witchcraft and spirituality, and they say um, if you're believing in the devil and you're doing you know the devil's work, things like that, which neither are true. Okay, so the bad about both are, yeah, I guess they could be true, and they are true in some sense. Um, but at their core, you guys, at both of the cores of Christianity and witchcraft, spirituality, um, it's the same thing. It's supposed to be the same thing. It's teaching you the same things. It's teaching you the same principles, which are how to be a good steward of this planet and how to be a part of the ecosystem, not separate from it, not a separate entity. And then you look at the earth as something you can just take from. And I know so many Christians who litter. And it's like, if you were really a Christian deep down and you really believed what was being preached at you and what you were believing in, backing up, you would not litter. You wouldn't throw stuff on the ground, because obviously this is God's creation. Why would you do that? Like, that right there in itself is disrespect to your whole foundation and what you're saying you believe in. But let's I want to Dixie. I want to um, while we talk about this, I want to pick some of this lettuce to eat for a salad, because soon, well, it's already starting to bolt. But I think that people have gotten so scared of themselves, and scared to actually have faith and release control, to kind of give up their life to God, or, you know, people feel like, we as people, I think, I know I get caught up in this a lot, but I have to keep reminding myself that this is not true, and the more I do this, the more things go to shit. Um, so when I have plans and when I have a expectations of how things should be, based on what I've heard or based on whatever, um, I always end up upset, because those things will never happen the way that I hope that they will. So I end up getting my feelings hurt, getting upset, and it's always a constant lesson of, the more you hold on, the more you're going to get hurt, and the more it hurts. The more you try to exert like, make other people do what you want, um, or make life do what you want. The more you, instead of just going with what happens, instead of, you know, so I know a lot of people like Mark, you know, I'm just going to use him as an example because he's really the only person in my life. But he gets so caught up on, like, if I don't do this, then this is going to happen, and if I don't keep exerting the same amount of energy and doing all these things, everything's going to fall apart. It's like, that's not true. Or where you always tell yourself, I can't do anything else, so you stay in the same job that you hate, that's actually draining you. Instead of doing that, instead of having faith that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay, because the universe will always provide. You have the skills that you can take anywhere, and you can always rebuild. That's the key to remember, is you can always rebuild. I don't know how many times I've rebuilt my life, and I'm only 35, not even 35 yet, 34, and I've rebuilt my life several times over. And a lot of times we stay we stay small, or we stay in situations out of fear, because we think, oh, this is as good as it's going to get. I should be happy with what I have, um, and I need to stay miserable in this situation, uh, because I'll never be happy otherwise. And none of that is true. If you actually just release all of those, that's people in my life have always viewed me as like aloof, or like I think I'm better than other people. And and what I have that other people don't, is I have faith. I have trust in myself and the universe. I have trust in God, and you can have trust. You can believe in both. You can be a witch and believe in spirituality, and you can believe in God too. And the second you start pointing fingers and saying, are telling me that the way I'm believing in things, the second you start saying, passing judgments on me or other people, that's the second you're stepping out of alignment with Source and God and Christianity and the way Christians, the Bible tells you to behave. And a lot of people will get mad at you because the way you live, this is why people get mad at me, is because the way I live it shines a light on where other people are failing. And so, like, I used to get jealous and mad when I see people who went to college, because I knew deep down I could do it too, and I was mad at myself, really, because I wasn't doing anything. But instead of being mad at myself in that moment and recognizing that, I would get jealous and envious of other people. um, you know, when I should have been like, well, if you could do it too, instead of, instead of focusing the energy, it's all about where you focus your energy and your intentions. I feel like I'm needing a good boost of health right now. Oh, hello, Tina. What you doing, Tina? Hello, Tina. Wish I had more vegetables in the garden right now, but I only have lettuce and herbs and flowers. I don't have any vegetables yet. Okay, let's go make us a salad. I know we could put some leaves in my salad. Let's see what. Oh, I've got a radish in the front yard. Let's go get that radish. Let's go pick that radish. We'll eat that. See how that tastes. Actually got a bunch of radishes. Let me show you. There's actually a bunch of radishes down in here. Okay, let's pick one of these icicle radishes. Check that out. That is a giant radish. So I'm pretty sure I can eat the greens too. Oh, lost one of my lettuce leaves. I'm pretty sure I can eat the greens of this radish. Look at it. Smells good. Let's get a couple more lettuce leaves here. Look at that icicle radish. I could have left it in the ground, but I know when you pick them early, they're the better. That's what I've read, at least. I want to make a really good dinner with lettuce. I don't know what to make, though. Maybe I'll make a big old salad tonight for dinner. So right now, we're just going to eat a small salad. So let's go in here and wash these things. Let me see what else I could put in here. Let's get some oregano leaves. Okay. Look at all the 5-spot. They're so cute. Okay, let's go in here. Come on, Dana. Okay, I also have some baby carrots here, some cheddar cheese, and some broccoli. Now first what I want to do is rinse all these veggies off. This is such a beautiful radish. That last radish I showed you guys that I thought was a radish, it was actually a turnip. I forgot I planted turnips though. And I'm actually going to save these greens for dinner tonight. I'm going to make some turnip and radish greens. Look at that baby. Beautiful. That is really pure white. Pure white. Alright, we got our little bit of oregano. Oregano is really good for, it has a lot of minerals in it that, and nutrients in it that you wouldn't get if you get them, if you don't eat it raw, like this, because it breaks down when it gets processed, and it no longer has that, I wish I could figure out, I will put it on the screen. I'll have to look back up in my book. I remember reading about it. It had some sort of mineral or nutrient component that was only available in the fresh leaf form. And this is the Starfighter and Wildfire leaf lettuce from Johnny's Seed Company. If you're in a colder climate than I am, this stuff will actually grow for you probably all year if your summers don't get super hot. Because as soon as the summer it starts to get hot, lettuce and broccoli and cabbage are not good crops to grow because they bolt and then they go to flower and then they seed. In the cool months is when you want to do your lettuces. Mine are just now starting to bolt, so they've been in the ground. They've survived all winter long. They had ice on them for a while, and they still came back. I'm gonna move the lettuce to the shade garden to see if I can keep it longer, keep it from bolting. I don't know. That's going to be an experiment, so we'll see. I'll definitely let you guys know if that works. I'm just going to break up this oregano just like this. I've actually never eaten oregano like this, but it is really good to eat raw foods every once in a while because your body really needs it. It helps to regulate all of the microorganisms and all that kind of stuff in your gut. And if you have bad gut health, it will literally ruin your life. It could make you so emotional, give you really bad thoughts, and you think it's you, but it's really like your nutrition. It's the systems in your body like fighting against you because you're not giving it what they need. We got some broccoli. Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable. It's got sulfur in it in its raw form, which is really good for your gut. And y'all, take it from me, I used to freaking hate all vegetables. I was like, gross, vegetables are the worst, but your palate changes as you get older. So I'm going to try this radish raw. Very spicy. Yeah, that's spicy. I'll have to figure out a different way to cook that or eat that because I can't eat that raw. That's too hot. And I don't like the flavor of it. Well, it don't matter. They're still fun to look at as they grow, and I can eat the greens. Hopefully the greens aren't like spicy too. So I'm going to put some carrots in here. Love me some carrots. The dressings I usually go for like full fat dressings because, you know, that's what I like. If I'm feeling, you know, like a Italian dressing, I might do that one day, but usually I like Thousand Island dressing or ranch. Like I'm just plain when it comes to that. But I get this ranch in the produce section where the fridge is. This ranch is really, really good. Oh, mix some cheese in there. So yeah, that's gonna be my salad. Let's take us a good bite. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna eat with you guys. So if you've got something to eat, or if you want to go make you a salad, if you can use dandelion greens. You can use, there's lots of things you can use. Actually, let me go grab my book. Let me show you. Okay, so this is my prescription for dietary wellness book. If you don't know, I'm studying to be a natural health consultant. All in the bigger, like, it's just a step in the path of my ultimate dream of having helping connect people back to themselves through the earth and through the garden. And yeah. So that's what I've been studying for the last year or so. But here you can use, so there's a combination raw food recipes. This combination is good for treating gallbladder problems, cancer, liver disorder, heartburn, indigestion, and all colon disorders. You need 1 beet, 1 carrot, 1/4 head of cabbage, and half a medium apple. Sounds interesting. Raw food salad number 2. This combination is good for people recovering from surgery. It is also good for those with infection and inflammation of the colon, skin disorders, tuberculosis of the lungs, bones, and diabetes. 1 carrot, 1 celery stalk, 1 turnip, half an onion, half a head of cabbage. This combination helps rid the body of toxins and is good for people with intestinal disorders, heart disorders, and high blood pressure. Onions and garlic calm the nerves and improve the condition of skin, nails, and hair. Celery and cucumbers are very low in calories and are good for weight loss. One stalk celery, one green or red pepper, fourth cucumber, 1/4 onion, 1/4 jicama, 1 clove garlic. So yeah, raw foods are really good for you. They can, like, even the fire ciders. Like, if you guys watch my channel and you haven't made you a fire cider yet, you are living life wrong, and you're gonna so this fire cider, the benefits, you can get all those benefits if you don't like to eat onions or garlic or vegetables or anything like that. Put them in apple cider vinegar. Put them in there, let them sit. This has been sitting since February. I shake it. It has red pepper flakes in it. It's got herbs and garlic and onion, ginger. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. And you guys, I've got to strain this actually, and so I can start drinking it. But since I've been taking this, because here's my last batch that I made last fall. It was almost full. I'm almost done with this one. I have not gotten sick. I've not gotten sick. I never feel bad. My nails have gotten stronger. I have a lot of energy. I sleep really good. I'm telling you guys that. Do it for me. Do it for yourself. Do it for the love of yourself. Make you some fire cider. Take a shot of it every morning. I do like this much, double shot. Really good for your health. Alright guys, well, I'm going to finish my salad and then, yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it inspired you to grow your own food, connect to yourself, open your mind to what it means to be a Christian and what it means to be a witch. Nothing is so hard and fast, and the second you step into judgment is the second you step out of alignment with that divinity. I love you all so much. Trust your own judgment. Trust your own intuition. You know what's best for you. Don't let anybody tell you how you should live your life. And yeah, I love you all so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.